Toad definitely been a quick riser in Chicago after being around for a couple of years and then just really figuring things out post-quarantine. And Riddles being another riser here in the top 10 of the PGR now with the Kazuya. Starting game 1, PS2. Now this is a game of, can Kazuya get in on the mobility that Peach has?
And Peach kind of maximizing every interaction on Kazuya, who has a very committal disadvantage state. And here we go, big combo.
These are two characters that, like, once they get their hands on you, can get a lot of damage really quickly. And Kazuya definitely being the character you're more afraid of to get in on.
Oh, yeah.
But Toad is a player that, over time, has went from more being really neutral-based to also maximizing his combo game as well. But, uh-oh.
Like, this might do it. Up B, yep.
Okay, we got Fist in the up B, Tails all this time.
Yeah, like you were saying, like if Peach gets her hands on you, you might lose a stock. But if Kazuya gets his hands on you, you're more than likely going to lose your stock.
Off stage, using up B early.
Wow, nice tech!
The awareness to tech that. Still holding, oh, actually losing Rage Drive because of that turn-up. Sitting at 170%. Needs to get rid of this Rage stat.
Okay.
The back air. Gain that stock. Okay. Toad staying in this one.
60%?
Like,
nothing.
This is definitely a situation where, as Toad, like, it's really difficult to get that top level experience in general, but also like against Kazuya of all characters. Whereas, you know, Riddles has played New Days before. So like he is aware of what Peach's options are, but also
look at this.
Look at that. 0 to 80.
The Ditto turnip. It does nothing more, but it looks funny.
Alright, getting the command grab, forcing Toad off stage in the corner. Can Riddles finish it off? Missing the up B.
Toad doing a really good job off of that ledge interaction, weaving in and out around all of Kazuya's like really strong options. That's scary.
Yeah. This, though, taking it once again, and that's where it gets hard for Peach, right? Like, you do have to commit. Like, you have to try to get those back airs in and stuff. But like, if Riddles is aware of that, can just immediately call it out that Wind God Fist and then get the immediate stock. But once again, living to a high % here.
Yeah, Toad doing a pretty decent job. Auto turnaround. That's gonna be dangerous. Big damage. My goodness. I mean, I know Kazuya's an angry guy, but that rage is a little insane.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's been a little bit off on the DI there. Okay, you could have potentially DI'd out left on it, but once again.
Are you supposed to DI that in?
Out.
Out? That's what I thought.
So it definitely, maybe questionable DI, but regardless, that's an early stock. And
that's Kazuya that's Kazuya, baby.
Every stock.
Wow, okay.
But switching to Terry, okay.
Okay, now I'm just going to be trying to find out what did Riddles see in that matchup that Toad might be able to exploit to switch to Terry.
I think it's stage dependent. Like, this being a really good stage for Terry, like, Crackshoot basically covers half the stage.
Okay, now, I mean, if Toad can take this, it's kind of just forcing Riddles back to Kazuya.
There's also the possibility that potentially Riddles is just trying to warm up the Terry for future sets.
Oh, no.
But so far, I mean, not working out for him. Just like that lower mobility on the ground from Terry definitely gives Peach a little more liberty to play around him.
I mean, I wouldn't want to just try to warm up any character against Toad.
I mean, that's the thing about a best of 5, though, right? Like, you do get that liberty to like play around. Like, Cosmos started every set at Let's Make Big Moves with Corrin. So sometimes, you know, as a top player, you're thinking about the long term, about like characters, keeping them warm. But this game definitely much more competitive than game 1. Toad looking a lot more confident playing around this Terry than he was the Kazuya.
Yeah, I mean with Kazuya, you're like, you can't be as risky as Toad's being right now. I mean, yeah, you don't want to get hit by Terry because he hurts as well. But with Kazuya, like, wow.
That's where it gets scary though. Having that go on deck. Buster will send him across stage. And Riddle's just super proficient with those go reads.
All right, yeah, that was a good grab. Toad's been landing with a lot of aerials. So mixing up with the grab is a good option.
I do think we'll probably see some power geysers come out to try to call out those low cancels, but
not anymore.
Losing the go there with strong nair. Toad got his first lead of the set.
Oh, this could be big damage. 2 up airs.
It just looks difficult for Terry to deal with those down airs like above him. Like Toad's been using those a lot for combo starters. It's been really working out for him. So Riddles have an answer here to get back into this game.
They're kind of fighting for stage control right now. Big combo! I did not expect that down smash to... That might take it? Yeah, definitely.
Rising tackle, absolutely gonna take it there.
Down to the last stock of piece, but Toad looking pretty good.
But yeah, just barely putting him at go %.
Man, these grabs, Riddles
Ooh.
waiting for the air dodge, off stage.
Toad just really getting a read on what Riddles wants to do in disadvantage with this Terry.
Oh man, and yep, he missed. Wow. Toad missed a power geyser timing and got it that time, forcing him into that disadvantaged state and getting the game off of it. 2 stock from Toad.
And Toad looking really strong in that game too. I think probably going to be Kazuya for the rest of the set after how that one went.
Yeah, I can't imagine like going anywhere with Terry.
Oh, I think the biggest issue is that Terry just does not have the anti-airs that Kazuya has. Like that electric wing god fist makes it really difficult for Peach to just hang in that distance above Kazuya, whereas Terry just doesn't really have an option there.
I mean, Riddles tried to anti-air with power geyser, but it's not the same. And we got KK showing up for Smashville.
Yeah, going to Smashville for game 2. Will we see Toad just continue to build on what he figured out in that game 2? Or will the Kazuya take control once again?
Woo!
Ew!
I thought that DI was gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Nice.
Insane recovery. Honestly, you don't see P just like cancel the parasol and then like re-engage it.
Yeah, I thought Toad was dead for sure, but I forgot that Peach could re-engage it at the last second. I mean, still pretty even. That was a good recovery to give Toad an extra chance at life.
Yeah, I mean, being a Smashville pick, I definitely know that Riddles likes the stage due to the smaller surface area, but also that platform.
Oh, the Stitch!
Not a Stitch face. If there's one thing about Toad, he definitely really gets that RNG on the turn-up.
That was such an insane bait. Not even throwing out the back air, just floating in and out, but getting caught with the F-tilt.
Well, yeah, because a lot of times Riddles has been looking for that commitment high, so he baits in and then comes back out with the forward air, but Riddles immediately responding. Just seeing really great adaptation from both players throughout the set. And Toad definitely, the lights have not been too bright for him in this set so far.
No, but, the double down air, sending him way down.
Just like that, Riddles shutting me up real quick.
Yeah, those lights are pretty dark down there. I don't
That blast one's pretty dark.
And missing the down air, reading the roll though.
That could have been the stock.
This definitely still might be.
Oh no, you don't want to air dodge there.
Auto turnaround ain't got nothing on a roll. Nair, okay. This is a massive turnaround. I did not think that was going to hit.
He really needs to beat this rage drive out of him if he wants a chance here.
Oh, missing the tech and the air dodge buffer. All right, Toad's got 84% to make up. And
you cannot get hit by electric wing god fist now.
You can't get hit by anything. You know what, Toad?
Work his way in.
Toad could really use a bomb. Maybe even a Stitch.
Oh!
But
calling out the roll with the up smash.
All Riddles needed was a book titled Toad's Ledge Options. And on page 5 was roll.
Man, I mean, like, he has not been covering that at all this set. So, like, seeing shades of, like, that base mage set, too, where just saving those roll reads from ledge until you really, really need them. And that can be, like, some mental damage in between games as well. Just knowing that you got hit by that after, you know, not experiencing that throughout the set so far.
Like, Toad wasn't rolling at all from ledge. Like, Toad was using neutral getup, jump from, like, drop down, like, aggressive option, drop down passive option, but rolls one time. And then he gets caught by Kazuya. But Toad still got a game. It is a best of 5. You can recover from this, but the mental damage just got to be taking a toll.
Going back to PS2 after kind of getting the sauce there game 1. So far, not so good.
No, not at all. it might be one of those situations where Riddles loses a game as Terry and is like, man, I really got to play another game. But Toad, definitely no slouch in this matchup. Like, not being completely run over, putting up a pretty decent fight.
You really, as Peach, you really kind of have to manipulate Kazuya with that auto turnaround and kind of force him around as you work your way around him with your own mobility with the blow cancels. But it feels like Toad is just kind of trying to play in front of him and not even trying to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Wow, just straight up B.
Up B just deleting him there.
It's like,
Up B has absolutely been the MVP of this set.
like you were saying that Toad's got to like float around, mix up the auto turnaround, and Riddles just said up B.
But yeah, definitely trying to call out the jump there and taking the stock for it. But yeah, has the right drive. Oh no, oh no. Barely getting out of that one, but still getting scooped anyway. Quick 40%. Forward tilt. Yeah, you've been seeing those forward tilts on the high recovery a lot.
Oh, you got to up B. Oh, man. You can get back. Okay, forward air.
Let's
take the stock.
Once again coming through.
Even stocks, but this is far from even.
In the quick turn up at 0%, but DIing out. Why is Riddles only taking a little bit of percent there. Could have been a lot more.
Oh, okay. Slowly bringing it back. Another forward air. Off stage, got to up B. Air dodging back.
Great recovery by Riddles, but getting the jab. First 3 hits of the 10-hit combo. A lot of knockback on that move.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, yeah, and that'll do it. You see that a lot from T, where he'll just finish off and do stock trades with that down B. Riddles thinking, that's a good idea.
Let me try that.
Just taking care of business there with a 3-1, advancing to winner's quarters. Total looked really solid in that set, but man, like, I feel like that's a matchup that if you're not super ready for it, that's tough as Peach.
There's no real Kazuya that I know of in the Chicago area for Toad to get any amount of practice in, and
there's just a lot of Kazuyas at top level in general. Like you have like around like 5 or so. But yeah, no, I mean Chicago has a couple Kazuya players here and there, but I mean there's only so much you can do to prepare for someone like Riddles.
Honestly, like Riddles being like top 10, maybe even arguably top 5.
But having a really strong season outside of the Genesis finish is typically someone that you're shocked to see him not in top 8.